Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show, your regular show with your host Ram. And in this particular cricket show, there are no major matches happening, but there is a match which is about to start. But unfortunately today, I won't be there to actually talk about the match, because the match is going to be, as you know, this is the first match which is international match which is being played after the ICC Champions Trophy has finished. And this is going to be played between England and New Zealand. As you know, England and New Zealand have this unfinished article now to really finish, and that would be just two T20s which were left. Because of the Champions Trophy, New Zealand couldn't actually get onto that, so two T20s are going to be played, and that will finish. So two T20s between England and New Zealand. The first one, which is starting today at the Oval shortly, probably in 3 hours time, but I wouldn't be able to actually cover that match, unfortunately, because I'll have to leave for my work. But definitely I'll promise you that tomorrow I'll be speaking about this particular match, which is the first T20 match which is going to be played between England and New Zealand at the Oval. So just and also we will also look at some cricket news that's making headlines today. But first, what you're going to do is I'm going to do a short preview of this particular match, the first match which is going to be first international match which is going to be played today between England and New Zealand. This is after the Champions Trophy. Well, as far as this match is concerned, England are not playing at their full strength at all. It is a team which is full of England hopefuls for the future. So it consists of the team is going to be led by Ian Morgan, who's the captain of the team. So there are no big names. I mean, there are some names who have actually definitely played for England, but there are no big names. But England have Michael Lumb and Alex Hales opening the innings. As you would have heard about Michael Lumb in this county season, he has also showed that he is not only, we all know that Michael Lumb is a good hitter over the top, and what he showed in this English county season, I don't remember the particular county against which he played, but he was told that he played a very sedate innings, which is pretty unusual for Michael Lumb, because Michael Lumb normally likes to attack the ball. I was told he played a very, very sedate innings. Probably he occupied the crease and probably made a century or a double century. And then Alex Hales, who is one of those very talented English batsmen, so he would actually open the batting with Michael Lumb probably. Alex Hales also played when India actually toured England, as you would remember. And so Luke Wright, as you know, what a good hitter of the ball he is. He has been in some good form in the county season, and that's the reason he played in the Indian Premier League too, and he definitely showed his wares in the Indian Premier League, where at times he was acting like he used to just come and play a very, very quick cameo of an innings. And then Ravi Bopara, we all know what he did, what was his contribution. He had some very wonderful contributions in the ICC Champions Trophy, even though England couldn't win it. But even in the finals, he contributed his bit with the bat as well as the ball. Ian Morgan, we all know what a good player he is, what a good hitter of the ball he is, how he is so ideally suited as far as one-day cricket is concerned. And and then we have Josh Buttler. The Josh Buttler, what we saw in this ICC Champions Trophy, we all know Josh Buttler is a very, very innovative stroke maker. I wouldn't say he didn't have a good Champions Trophy at all, because whatever opportunities he got, unfortunately he couldn't really capitalize. But doesn't really worry him, because what happened was he really made it up for the as far as the batting is concerned in the keeping department. He was the wicket keeper of the team, and he took a lot of catches. In fact, he created a record by taking 6 catches in the Champions Trophy. And it is very good for England that Josh Buttler is really developing into a very, very good wicket keeper batsman. And I'm sure we are going to see these innovative strokes come in when they are going to play in this 2020, because 2020 is what Josh Buttler is absolutely, he's absolutely tailor-made for 2020 batting, where he can scoop the ball, he can play the ramp shot, everything, whatever you talk about. Ben Stokes is another exciting player for England, who also likes to hit the ball, and it would be good to see how Ben Stokes shapes up. Chris Wokes has been in and out of the team. He was there when Australia were there, but he has not really lived up to the potential. He needs to really get it up a gear and show what he's really capable of, because he's into the team as an all-rounder. Now, James Treadwell, we all know what a good job he did in the ICC Champions Trophy, even in the absence of the English prime spinner, off-spinner, Graham Swan. Even in the final, he did a wonderful job. He was pretty impressive, and that really makes it so proud for England that even though, if at all, Graham Swan is unfit, they have another bowler in the ranks who could really turn his arm over and really turn the ball a long way. And James Treadwell looks a very gentle off-spinner, but let me tell you, he's looking innocuous, but he's quite a handful for the batsman. Joe Dernbash, well, he has been having problems as far as bowling is concerned, in the sense he has lots of variety, but it all depends on how Jay Dernbash actually uses his deliveries. He becomes all the more predictable sometimes with his slower delivery, the back of the hand delivery. So basically what Jerd Dernbash has to do is he has to get something out of it, in the sense he bowls good variety of deliveries, but there should be an element of unpredictability about him. But here there is an element of predictability. The batsmen seem to have sorted him out, and he also leaks runs in the death overs of the innings, and that's precisely the reason he has not been able to find a permanent place in this English setup. But I thought he's a good bowler, and he would definitely get he's going to get an opportunity, and I'm sure he's going to take it with both hands. And then whether it is going to be the Irish guy, Boyd Rankin, who is there in the team, whether he gets the nod because of his height and the way he can generate bounds. He has been bowling well in the English county circuit so far this season, and it could be a toss-up between Boyd Rankin and Danny Briggs, the other spinner. Now that is as far as England are concerned. Now, so for England, as I said, they have nothing to lose. They have to just go through their places, and if they could actually win this match against New Zealand, that would really augur well for them. Basically, it will prove that the English hopefuls are really capable of pulling off victories, even though they are not at their full strength. As far as New Zealand are concerned, New Zealand have one change, which I'm very happy to note this, because I always have felt that Hamish Rutherford, I also felt that Hamish Rutherford could have played in the ICC Champions Trophy, because the only reason being, he's a person who doesn't like to really potter around the wicket. He really likes to get on with the game, plays the stroke with gay abandon, and when he hits it, it stays hit. And these are the type of batsmen you need. So anyway, probably that was early days for Hamish Rutherford, but Hamish Rutherford definitely finds a place in the team, and he will be opening with Martin Guptill, who is the form man. Didn't do much of note in the ICC Champions Trophy, but still he has a good record against England. So Hamish Rutherford and Martin Guptill will form a very good, formidable opening combination, according to me. And then Brendan McCullum, as you know, what an astute captain he is. He has been doing his job perfectly and brilliantly, and he has been really motivating this bunch of boys, and I think he will definitely lead from the front. Ross Taylor, we all know about Ross Taylor, an experienced person, and he can always play the strokes. He's also absolutely suited to 2020 cricket. Tom Latham, we saw the other day in his county match, in the county circuit, where he's playing for one of the English county teams. He did a marvelous job by stroking a lot of runs. We had some quick fire runs there. Colin Munro, he's playing in the team as an all-rounder. He's also a good prospect. But Corey Anderson, we saw that he made his debut in one particular match, and what one saw of him in the bowling department, well, he got only 1 over where he bowled only gave away 4 runs. But as far as batting was concerned, we could see that he could really tonk the ball. Well, it was sad that New Zealand had to lose the match. I thought it was against Sri Lanka. He did a very good job there. So Corey Anderson was looking very good. So this could be the real opportunity for him to bowl at the England hopefuls and see to it that he could pick up some wicket and also score some quick runs. Nathan McCullum, Brendan McCullum's brother, he's always an asset to the side. He will contribute everywhere, whether it is batting, bowling or fielding. He's an absolute asset to the team. And then looking at the pace department, Mitchell McLennan, we all know he has been a sort of a success story for New Zealand all through. Not only when he started playing in New started as a left arm seam bowler, and you can also up his pace a notch. and we all saw in the ICC Champions Trophy what a great job he did by giving New Zealand the breakthroughs and also breaking the back of the batting at sometimes, and also coming in the death overs and delivering, and that's what New Zealand needs. So Mitchell McLennan will be someone that England will be pretty wary of, because they've already seen a lot of McLennan now, and he has taken a lot of wickets against England. Ian Butler is the new cap there. In the sense, Ian Butler, he's an experienced bowler. He can also bat a bit, so he comes into the team. That'll be interesting to see how he goes against the Englishman. And Kyle Mills, Kyle Mills has, what I've seen, he has got a lot of improvement in his bowling because with all those matches which were there even before the ICC Champions Trophy. Yes, he did a very good job in the ICC Champions Trophy. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But Kyle Mills, probably he's a very economical bowler, and he can also provide the breakthroughs which he did against England too. So Kyle Mills, that is in the previous tournaments, not in the ICC Champions Trophy. So basically what one understands is that this is going to be a good match. The first T20 match is going to be played at the Oval, the forecast is a very warm evening, they say. The ball could swing, so it could be a very close match, in the sense England and New Zealand both have very, very good players actually capable of swinging the ball. Yes, England definitely missing James Anderson, Stuart Broad, Stephen Finn and all the likes, but it will be a good, as I said, England have nothing to lose. They can go all guns blazing, but as far as New Zealand are concerned, they would be probably feeling that they are playing against the England hopefuls team, and they have to definitely put it across England. Whether they do it or not, that would be seen once they start clashing at the Oval today in the first T20 match. As I said, probably we are looking at probably another 3 hours of time when the first T20 match starts. But as I said, this was just a preview of this particular fixture, the first T20 match being played between England and New Zealand. This is the first international match being played after the ICC Champions Trophy 2013. So what I'll do, as I said, I wouldn't be able to give a full match report or give any update because I won't be here. I'll be on to my office to get my bread and butter. So what I would do is tomorrow I would definitely talk about this game as to how it panned out and what were the salient features of the game. Well, sorry dear friends and subscribers, I myself feel pretty aggrieved when I am not able to actually cover a particular cricket match. So such is the passion that I have for this fantastic game of cricket. Well, the other news, now we are getting on to some cricket news. As far as cricket news is concerned, this is the ICC cricket news, I would say, because as you know, we have the elite panel of umpires, and from the elite panel of umpires, what one sees is that there are two names which are going to be missing. It is going to be Pakistan's Asad Rauf, who are in the news in the Indian Premier League, as you know about, and then New Zealand's umpire Billy Bowden. Both have been actually dropped. Now this is something which the ICC does on an annual basis. They actually review all the umpires who are playing, and they see who have done well, and accordingly they retain certain umpires and they drop certain umpires. So today what they have done is they have actually, from the 2013-14 season, they have a 12-member panel in the ICC elite umpires list. They have deleted Asad Rauf of Pakistan out of the mix. New Zealand's Billy Bowden also finds his way out, and they have been replaced by England's Richard Illingworth. As you know, he was a spinner. He played a few matches for England, as you would know. So he is actually replacing Asad Rauf, and Australia's Paul Reiffel, the pace and swing bowler, will be replacing him. They have umpired in few tests. In fact, Paul Reiffel has umpired in a few 35 tests. Illingworth has umpired in 25 ODIs and 9 tests. Now, the elite panel of umpires consists of the real elite, Ali Imdar from Pakistan, Kumar, it's a 12-member panel. Kumar Dharmasena of Sri Lanka is a wonderful umpire. Steve Davis of Australia. Marius Erasmus, I think he's from South Africa. Ian Gould is from England. Tony Hill, I have a feeling he's from Australia. Richard Kettlebrough from Great Britain, England. Neil Long also from England. Bruce Oxenford, probably Australia. Rod Tucker is from Australia for sure. Richard Illingworth is from England. Paul Reiffel is from Australia. So this is the elite members panel list. So this is what ICC has done. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, that brings an end to the Cricket Happening show for today. Hope you all liked it. As I said, let's enjoy let's have a very good game and see how the England hopefuls shape against a very full-strength New Zealand lineup, and that would be a real test for all the England hopefuls. And also they could also be probably, with their good performances, it's quite possible that any of those players might even get a look in, even probably for the Ashes or for the one-day internationals or so on and so forth. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, it has been a great pleasure bringing you this Cricket Happening show every day to share my thoughts about this wonderful game of cricket. Thanks for your time. Thanks for all your support, your tremendous cooperation to this cricket show. Your host Ram will end the cricket show for today, but promising you tomorrow I'll be definitely discussing about the first T20 match which is going to be played between England and New Zealand, which is going to be played at the Oval. It is going to be played in another 3 hours time from now. Thanks for your company and see you all tomorrow. Thank you.